This is actually a huge miss by the DOJ. Google stock should go up because this is a joke. The EU did this 3 years ago. Who does Google make money from? Its websites, right? The third-party websites. Those are actually Google's customers. It's not the consumers. They filed the thing yesterday. They've already lost. It's a waste. Good morning. I'm Alex Mozed. Welcome to Winner Take All. Quick little update today, and that's going to be around what happened with the Google DOJ release that just came out yesterday. I was on Maria Bartiromo's show, Fox Business, this morning, and we were talking about this at a high level. So I thought I could just go a little bit deeper here. You know, what I was saying on the show is that this was actually a huge miss by the DOJ. They could have gone so much further and actually addressed the problem of Google's search monopoly dominance. But instead, they went for the low-hanging fruit. They didn't even go for the low-hanging fruit. It's just, this is the fruit on the ground, and they're trying to pick it up. The EU did this 3 years ago. They settled with Google in 2018. There's a few $1 billion charge. This is basically Microsoft 2.0. This is what the DOJ did to Microsoft 25 years ago, basically in the 90s. All the DOJ is saying is, hey, Google, you use your power to become the default search engine. And that's a fail. That's a big fail. And it's just surprising to me that Barr had to force these DOJ lawyers to get this out by the end of October. I guess that was the goal. The DOJ lawyers were complaining that it was too much. It was too fast. They're focusing on all the wrong things. And the right thing to focus on is that Google is vertically integrated. Google is competing with its suppliers. Google is taking advantage of its suppliers being Yelp, TripAdvisor, Expedia, Booking.com, and many others. It's actually well documented in the House Judiciary hearings that they had with Sundar. They said, hey, you've been stealing other websites' content. We have evidence of it. We've had people testify to it. You steal their website content and then you serve it up in your own product, right? Like when you do a Google search for a hotel, for example, right? You got to scroll 3 pages through Google's hotel product to get to organic listings. And if any competitive, hotel search engine, Expedia, Booking, there's a lot of them, want to have organic listings, they basically are being put out of business because Google is saying, well, we're going to do hotel listings directly, right? We're not going to be a search engine that is neutral and links you to other third-party marketplaces to find the best hotel. No, we, Google, are going to do that, and we're going to force everyone to pay us the ad money. That's called vertical integration. That's called when they start to compete against their suppliers, other websites. That is the real problem, as we've said many times on the show. Tech monopolies take advantage of their suppliers rather than consumers. What the DOJ decided to do was just say, hey, Google, you're using your leverage with Android to be the default search engine unfairly, which is the same thing that they got Microsoft for. Literally, it's the same exact thing what they got Microsoft for with PCs and competing unfairly with Internet Explorer and other browsers 25 years ago. This is what has taken the DOJ years to figure out, right? If I'm Google, I'm high-fiving internally. If I'm the general counsel, I'm the lawyers at Google, I'm high-fiving because they've already played this case out. They actually are stronger to fight the DOJ than they were the EU because they've already fought the EU. And by the way, this is going to take years. They've already fought the battle. They now know how to fight the battle better. They're actually more prepared to fight this battle today than they were any other case. The EU is already moving on to look at this problem of taking advantage of suppliers, to look at how tech monopolies are vertically integrating and competing unfairly with their suppliers. As we've talked about on the show, suppliers are actually a customer of the monopoly. Who does Google make money from? It's websites, right? The third-party websites. They are paying the ads. Those are actually Google's customers. It's not the consumers. And the DOJ is still fixated. Oh, you used your your power to be the default search engine, and that put users at a disadvantage. I mean, it's such a joke. Honestly, Google stock should go up because this is a joke. The DOJ has completely missed the mark. Best case scenario is in 3 to 5 years, you get a few $billion settlement out of Google. And what do they do in Europe? They launched this auction system so that competitive search engines can auction to have placement when users are choosing their default search engine on Android, for example. And you actually have the CEO of DuckDuckGo, right, one of the competitive search engines, say, this is actually worse for us. This is like, we're actually just spending all this money to compete to be ranked higher on the list of default search engines, and this isn't helping us. So you actually have the exact people that the EU tried to do this years ago set out to help say this isn't helping. Now you have the DOJ trying to do the same thing, and you have the EU already saying we messed up on this. We should have done this instead, and this instead being, oh, they're vertically integrating and competing against their actual customers being other websites. But no, for some reason, the DOJ doesn't want to focus on that. And instead, Barr apparently has to move hell and high water to file a case that's 3 years old. And we've already seen it play out. And Google's better prepared to fight it. It's dumb. It's just dumb. And it's a waste of breath, frankly. So Google should go up. Stock should go up. Because if there was any antitrust risk priced into the stock, that risk just went away. The last note I'll say on this is if you read Yelp's statement on this, they say, we fully support the DOJ. Good job, DOJ. Right? I mean, of course, they're going to say good job, DOJ. Yelp just needs some lifeline, someone to try and, take some kind of action on Google. But what they also say at the end of the statement is, we also support the additional, potential lawsuits that are being explored by the state attorney generals. So what they allude to in their statement is, yeah, thanks, DOJ. But, internally, Yelp is saying, DOJ, you're stupid. This was, you completely missed the mark. And then they finish their statement saying, we hope the other attorney generals do something better that actually matters and actually gets to the point of how tech monopolies take advantage of their customers. But it's not the consumer, it's the supplier. And hopefully someone will understand this that has, any kind of original thought or creative thinking to deviate from it took them 25 years to regurgitate the case against Microsoft. That's what we've been waiting for. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Google wins. DOJ, they've already lost. They filed the thing yesterday. They've already lost. It's a waste. What a waste. Hi, this is Alex from Winner Take All. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the content. Feel free to leave a comment, ask us questions, and definitely make sure to join us on our next live stream.